Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Late Night Football, another news reaction show. We should call these the news reaction shows. Ralf Rangnick has been appointed as the new manager for the Austria National Team, and it's kind of big news because he'll be doing that in tandem with his consultancy role at Manchester United. So he'll be the consultant for Manchester United, but he'll also be the manager for Austria up till 2022. If Austria do qualify for the European Championships, then that will automatically get extended for another couple of years to 2024. So it's interesting news. It's good news, obviously, for Ralf Rangnick. It's good news for Austria fans. You know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he's taken on a second role because the rumors were there that he's only going to be working 6 hours a month as a consultant with Manchester United. That's not a lot of time, really. And for someone like Rangnick, I think it made sense for him to think about wanting a second job. Apparently, United knew about this. They relaxed about it. And apparently this was something that was already discussed as well with United, that he would probably look to take a second job. So all of these things, I think, make sense when you look at it as a whole. And I mean, this is just the way United operate, right? I mean, the fact is you've got one of the most brilliant minds, brilliant footballing minds of the 21st century. And, you only use him for 6 hours. That's the way the hierarchy operates of United. We talked about it in the show with Farhan and Mike as well. They seem reluctant to want to use his expertise. So somebody else will, if United board doesn't appreciate it and somebody else does, that's very good for him as far as he's concerned. How do I see this impacting the United job? I'm not sure yet, actually, because I mean, as a fan, I would say if you have two jobs that are competing interests, then you've got to kind of drop one. And I do feel that if his Austria job kind of impacts his United consultancy, then the board should probably be strong enough and drop Rangnick from the consultancy role. But the thing is, he's only working 6 hours a month for United. He's only going to be, the national team is not really, a big job where it is a big job. But it's not necessarily the kind of stressful day-to-day job that you normally have. So I think in that sense, it's okay. Austria not going to be in the World Cup as well. So he's not going to have that pressure as well of, having to think about the World Cup and all that. His role will be more long-term. So all things considered, I think it'll work out because I don't think it would, the thing is, it's hard to explain because I would prefer to have Rangnick as a full-time person, behind the scenes at United, but clearly United don't want that. So if they don't want that, then, the only question is, will his consultancy thing be impacted? Will he be available for Ten Hag when he needs him? And as long as that's the case, and that's fine. But how much because it looks like the United board don't want to lean on Rangnick too much. The question is, how much does Ten Hag want to lean on Rangnick? And maybe there's been discussion. Maybe they've realized, Ten Hag is not going to need me as much either. So it makes sense for me to take this role. So I mean, that's what it is. I don't blame Rangnick for doing it. I don't think anyone can blame him. For me as a football fan, I think that's a good decision that Rangnick's taken. As a United fan, I think that's an understandable decision that he's taken. And I mean, it's up to the board now to make sure that up to Rangnick, but mostly up to the board to make sure this dual role thing works out, and that they can still make the best of the situation that they have at the moment, because it is still he's still one of the most proper appointments that United made in a long time. So you still hope that there's some success. Right? This was really the reason why I was excited to Rangnick, was because of what he was going to do behind the scenes. I wasn't so much interested in what he was going to do on the field. It was more about what he was going to do off the field. But it just looks like at the moment that might also not work in the way that it was supposed to work. So anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll of course keep an eye on that, and we'll know more as the summer progresses. It's a big summer that's coming up ahead, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that. But in the meantime, let me know in the comments, what do you think? What do you think about Rangnick joining Austria? What do you think it means for United? What do you think it means for him? Does it show lack of faith on both sides? It's Rangnick and United, or do you think this is just one of those things that came up and Rangnick thought this was an opportunity he couldn't pass up? I know national team tournaments are something that managers do like. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share, and share. We always appreciate your support. And of course, please remember to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. We always appreciate your support and go in this channel. And we want to produce more content, and your support really helps us in doing that. We don't have any games today, but we'll be back again. Maybe later today we'll see something else develops. Of course, we'll be here tomorrow with match reactions, so do stay tuned for that. Thank you so much. Have a good day, all night, whatever time you're watching this, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.